Hello, hi. You got our music, Vanessa?
Yes. Right.
Hello, everybody. It is Fun Friday, and we are celebrating today. We have so many of our literary sisters that have released books this week. As you can see, we got our shades on, we got the bling going on, and it is celebration time on this Fun Friday. So hello, everybody. Hello, my co-host Vanessa Riley, my other co-host Pat Simmons. What's going on this Fun Friday?
Hey, everybody.
We all tired, personally.
True, because we were in labor with you, okay?
And we delivered a healthy baby boy.
Yes, we did.
Bam,
A dude, the lady, and a baby. Yes. So guys, if you were wondering what we're talking about, we did it big on Tuesday, which was release day from our very own Vanessa Riley. We had 12 hours of celebration time, and a good time did we have. Vanessa got she has her Starbucks going on. I have me some hot tea, even though it's hot outside. I have me some hot tea. Pat, what you drinking over there?
Girl, look, let me pour this careful.
You got the pot out, girls, boys.
Gotcha. So that's what you're drinking today.
Patty, them cookies are pancake mix behind you.
Yeah, tell me about them cookies.
Well, let me tell you. There's a story behind these cookies. A fascinating story. And the reason why I buy these cookies now, the lady who introduced them's name is Katie. I think she's from Pennsylvania, had a great cookie formula, ran her own business, needed to go into business with somebody. She did. She actually got sued and lost her business.
What in the world?
Her name is Katie. And so she needed a business partner.
Katie, wait a minute. Katie, if you're out there listening, girl, I feel you. I'm going to buy some Tates cookies. I know she's just going to round around while we buying Tates cookies.
Exactly.
So, Kat, make sure you give us the information of how we can buy those cookies, because you know we want to support Katie. They're in the store?
They're in the store, but let me tell you why it's not called Katie's Cookies, because her business partner brought his brother in. So you know where this is going, right? So they basically outvoted her 2-1, kicked her out of her own company.
Oh, wow.
And so then she started another company and she couldn't use her name. So she did Tates. Gotcha. She wound up selling this to Nabisco for so many millions of dollars. Yay! So I heard it on National Public Radio. And since that time, and they're not cheap, but ever since that time, when I go to the store where the cookie section is, I buy them for Katie.
Katie, homegirl.
That's right. It's all about Katie. All about Katie.
All about Katie.
Well, Katie done sold out, so she done made her money and she out someplace else.
Well, Katie not only made her money, I think Nabisco then sold it to this group for like $5 million more. But Katie got her share.
Yeah. But we're out there. There's an entrepreneur out there. There's a baker. Let us know about it. Drop the comments in our little feed here, because we like cookies.
I know.
We like cookies.
and they taste different. And during the radio interview, she went camping with somebody. And you know, when you go camping, you have food. And so the person pulled out, "Hey, have you ever tasted these cookies? They are good." And she didn't even let on. She says, "Well, they are good." So these are the cookies right here.
Oh, that's wrong, Pat. Enjoy that moment, girl. Enjoy it.
We can't have any.
I wish we had Zoom cam, right? So we could just go in on Pat. Pat, I put you on Zoom. There you go. So enjoy that cookie, girl. With your bling. Look at you.
You cannot have coffee or tea without a Tates cookie.
Oh my goodness. That is a commercial.
It's a commercial for Tates cookies.
Y'all see this, right?
Pat Simmons. Well, again, everybody, it is Fun Friday. We are bringing you Fun Friday with your Fun Friday crew, Vanessa Riley, Pat Simmons, Angela Anderson. We are just super excited. And this Fun Friday edition, we are bringing you just the coolness. You see our bling, we got our shades on. We just got it going on. And today we are still celebrating the release June 30th of Duke, The Lady and a Baby. And we have
boys and girls.
Yes. And we have some of our other literary authors that have released books as well that we will be reading from their books on today. We have Tyora, Moody.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Ty just snuck that one out there.
That we call Eminem, Michelle Lindo-Rice, and Michelle Stimpson. They also dropped a book on Tuesday as well. So we'll have some fun reading a little bit from their books on today. So Pat, tell us a little bit about this ensemble that you have on.
Well, most people don't know that we do not coordinate our little show here. We, Angela sent us 15 minutes. Do we have a fancy necklace? And I'm like, okay, I got some bling. And so I put this on, but what you can't see is I got this dress that's like 2 layered. I don't know.
2 layers.
Cha-cha, swinging.
Oh, girl, a little swing dress.
Yeah, so that's what I got on. And I got this. And so, and then I got these sunglasses that are killing my nose, but I bought them from my cousin, so hey, represent. So anyhow, I got on the bling. That's my contribution to today's.
Yeah, it's all about fun and the bling today. That's what today's about.
So I'm banging. She's in diamonds. I'm banging in silver. My girl over there in gold. We're gonna get to her in a second. But
I got silver gold. There you go.
Yeah, I got the banging, bifocal shades so I can look cool and see.
All right, it's all about seeing now. All right.
But we just a nice hammered metal collection. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, but it was hammered metal.
Gotcha. Well, you guys are rocking it today.
Okay, Foxy Brown, tell us about your ensemble.
Yes.
Well, okay, I got on my cool shades today. I got the big hair going on. Yeah, I'm actually loving this, by the way. Got my big hair going on. I got my little fur, and guys, it is hot. I know it's July, but so this is coming off after this live.
Hey.
I also got me some gold going on. I don't know, it just felt cute, so I just threw that on. So as you can see, we got the diamond, we got the silver, and we got the gold, bringing you Fun Friday on today.
and hoping everyone is enjoying the holiday, even though it's been a stay-at-home order. What I need you to do is go outside your door, ring the doorbell, and then go back inside and open it because you got a guest out there. I'm just saying, if no one has visited you, that's what you need to do. Go outside your door, ring your doorbell, go back inside and open it and say, I got company for the holiday. Work with that.
Now, I don't know about y'all. When I was growing up, on New Year's Day, we had a tradition that the first visitor had to be a man. So we would always have to send one of my brothers or my husband outside to come in. Because is that something? Is that just the South?
See, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I remember that growing up, but
is that just the South, or is it just?
I don't remember it.
You had to eat in addition to that, you had to eat like black-eyed peas and collard greens. The collard greens represent the money. Can't remember what black-eyed peas represented, but.
But see, this year 2020, we didn't do that.
So
I think we figured it out.
Yeah.
Who messed up out there? Who didn't have the collard greens? Who didn't have the peas? Who didn't have a dude roll up as the first visitor? Who messed up?
Okay.
2020.
Okay, I'll raise my hand because I think I was in Texas with my baby and she wasn't cooking any collard greens or black-eyed peas.
Any collard greens?
She wasn't cooking. Now, if my mother-in-law cooking, oh yeah, it's down. But nah. So we're just excited today. Isn't this a great day?
It is a great day, guys. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, it's such a great day. And I also want to shout out our girl Preslaysa Williams. Her book, Healing Hannah's Heart, it actually is now available on audiobook. So shout out to Preslaysa Williams. I saw her post today. Her this particular book is actually available, excuse me, in audio. So if for those individuals,
let's give her some celebration music.
Okay, let's add Natasha D. Frazier in the mix because she has a new audio book that came out too.
Natasha!
So shout out to our audiobook individuals that had their release, but now the book is available on audio. That is awesome.
Come together.
Around the world.
Come on, Pat, bring it on.
Hey,
y'all know I always have to do this one.
And I don't have a beat. I lost my black card a while back. So, hey, I did when I was younger. But
You're watching out there. Join in on us with this fun Friday. We are just celebrating our literary sisters for an awesome release week. And we're going to actually get into some of the stuff that we're doing on today. Pat, who are you going to be reading today?
I'm reading from my girl, Ty. I love Ty. She just has such a sweet spirit. And she's always one of the Christian authors that writes cozy mysteries and suspense. But when I downloaded her book and I started reading, I'm like, they right up my alley. And let me tell you why. This is a short story. Hey, only 99 cents, y'all. And I was willing to pay more, but it was only 99 cents. I'm like, okay, so everybody needs to drop 99 cents. Her new release, let's make this number one on one of her lists. We can do it, 99 cents. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read that. Come on, let's do it. So this one is When Love Finds Me. I really like it. And so this is actually book 3, but this is what got me. And so I got to do a little costume change to read this. I'm just saying, okay? It's in
this is an awesome cover. While Pat is her costume change, this is When Love Finds Me, a Victoria Gospel short story, and it's Miss Tyora Moody. So shout out to Tyora Moody. We would definitely make sure that we drop in the comments the link where you can purchase this book. And congratulations, Tyora. We're so proud of you. Happy release week.
We love you. We love you. And I just want to say that this week, I'm so tired, which I'll praise God. I got some hair, but I am so tired. I am so overdoing my hair. So I went out and bought a wig. So I got a new wig, y'all. So I'm going to put on this wig. It has not.
That wig now.
It has not been cut or styled or even how to put it on. So anyhow, I'm putting this on to read her book, okay? Because I got to get in character for this stuff.
And hey, Tyora, thank you for joining us. We're getting ready to read from When Love Finds Me. So
we're getting ready to roast. I mean,
Pat, I like that one.
Oh, wait a minute. Diane Carol in the house.
I know Carrie watching with us. Carrie, where is Pat going with that one? Because she is looking sexy. Bam, check her out.
Now let me just tell you. I couldn't try it on.
Curling.
So I had to buy it sight unseen. So I'm going to get my ends trimmed. So I'm gonna have her style it. But I had to wear this because I'm reading an excerpt from Ty. Okay. I hated when I did this to myself, but I couldn't stop glancing at the clock. It wasn't like I could control the clock's hands with my sheer will. Today, Crown of Beauty Salon hummed with a steady flow of clients. See, I'm living in that salon today. I had 2 regulars this morning and I decided to accommodate a mid-morning walk-in whose hair I carefully hurried to finish now. The walk-in used to be a regular client I hadn't seen in months. Miss Claire Rowell was a sweet older woman on a fixed income, and there was no way I could turn her away. as I pulled the rollers from her hair.
Right there. That's a good woman right there.
Yes.
She ain't gonna turn that woman away. I'm
That's right.
Ty.
And I got bangs on this thing. I gotta find my bangs. Anywho, let me see. She couldn't turn Miss Rawl away. As I pulled the rollers from her hair, I took a deep breath as best as I could without being obvious. My anxiety levels were at an all-time high due to barely getting 2 hours of sleep last night. We know about that on writing schedules. We know about lack of sleep. Girlfriend, you need to get a grip. I, Tangerine Nelson, just tangy to most, have been the co-owner of the salon for about 6 months, ever since the former co-owner officially retired to care for her ailing husband. I had been working at the salon for about 8 years prior to the ownership change, the longest I had ever worked anywhere. I love what I did, and the salon founder was one of my dearest friends, Candace Jackson, who knew what it meant to me to become a partner. Lately, I felt like I was destroying the partnership as well as our friendship. Today, Candace,
ladies, don't let business come between you and your friends.
Girl, livelihood.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Livelihood
ain't worth it.
Okay.
You're gonna end up like Katie.
Girl, we got
Katie got a good ending on her story, but you know how many Katies don't have a good ending.
Right. We got Katie's back on this. Every time you go to the store, make sure we got Katie.
Yes. So make sure you guys get some Tate cookies.
Yeah. That's right. Look at it.
We were getting endorsement dollars for this because we gotta hit up these Tate cookies.
I should, but when I heard that interview, I was so mad. I'm like, they ain't gonna do Katie like that. I went and got those cookies. I'm like, $5 for 8 cookies, but it was for Katie.
That's right. It's for Katie. So again, guys out there, support Katie. It's gonna actually say Tates cookies or what have you. She did not ask us to do this.
But after I heard her story, I'm like, no, Katie, you ain't going down like that. So anyhow,
Sisters power.
That's right. I'm gonna finish reading this page and then I'm gonna jump out of here. I sighed deeply as I began styling Miss Rawls' hair, determined not to look at the clock. Calculating in my head, I knew I had an hour to make it on time to my afternoon appointment. If Charlotte's traffic wouldn't hold me up. It was almost 2 p.m, but it had been my experience that there was really no time of the day when cars were not an issue on I-77. As if she could sense my turmoil, Candace showed up at my side. Hey, Tangy, how you doing? If you need me to finish up Miss Rawls' hair, let me know. No, I got it. You know how we are. No, girl, I got it. I glanced at Candace.
She got it.
Hey, I got you, Katie. I got you. Anyhow, Candace patted me on the shoulder. Okay, see me before you leave. We will be taking care of paperwork in the office.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Tyora, we always have to put a disclaimer out there. We read you guys' work, we shout you guys out, but don't mind us.
Yes.
Shout out to Tyora. I am loving this.
The water cooler up front in our Front Fridays. This is water cooler talk. We bring it right up front to you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna take off my wig.
You gonna take off your wig?
There we go. Shake it out, girl. Shake it out.
Look, this is for you, Katie. Okay.
This is for you.
Okay. All right. Well,
as you guys can see, that is When Love Finds Me by Tyora Moody. So again, if you are looking for some great reads for this weekend, that's a quick one. You can actually download it on your Kindle, and you can probably read it within an hour or what have you. So shout out to our girl, Tyora Moody. We are so proud of you. So guys.
Love the cover, Ty. Love the cover.
Yes, yes. So as you guys know, we have been celebrating all week a Duke, the lady, and a baby. So Vanessa, what are you bringing us from this today?
So my dear
hold on, Vanessa. Let me take a bite.
Okay, wait, press pause. Pat, you ain't right because we don't have any cookies. Like,
girl, you can see it just being velvety on your tongue.
It just looks so delicious. We need to find Tate and tell them they need to allow us to do a commercial for them.
Yes.
Okay. Carry on, Vanessa.
Okay.
Carry on, Vanessa. Well, I got my tea.
So Pat wanted me to read the section. And I might have to, woo, it's bright out here. So Pat wanted me to read a section on her disguises. So if you've gotten the book, if you've gotten into it, Patience Jordan is breaking into her old home. She uses disguises to get in because she's got to feed her baby. She's trying to sneak back out, and the Duke of Repington and his entourage have now come on to the estate of Hamlin Hall, and she's right there in the path of his carriage.
Busted.
Kicked up rocks stung my shins as the first horse passed, but the lead carriage shot toward me. Its large side lanterns blinded, stunning me like an insect mesmerized by light. Couldn't move, couldn't stop staring. I'd survived Bedlam, the high ledge, only to be trampled. No surrendering, not me, not this time. I straightened and faced the raiders head on. The tart stench of horse's lather and the odor of burning pitch wrinkled my nose. The carriage moved closer, coming for me, but I wouldn't back down. I'd hidden too much. My father's blood pumped inside kept me from a faint. His endless talk of insurrection from the American rabble, Samuel Adams, stuck in my heart. I understood and absorbed his troubles, his defiant quest for life and liberty. See, this is when you're an American writing British stuff, you get to throw in American facts.
She just busted.
The driver cursed at me, but steered to the right. I was saved, but I knew the number of guns I'd seen. The battles hadn't been won. Clenching my gloves, I remembered my disguise and waved the carriages toward the steps. I acted like a footman and did what those servants did whenever my husband arrived from town. I kept signaling with my arms, wiggling and pointing. Soldiers ran around me, charging the entry. A few ran towards the secret entrance to the catacombs. These invaders had knowledge of Hamlin, deep knowledge. It took me more than 2 years to learn its secrets. Sweat drenched my forehead. My powdered wig had to stay pinned in place. The dabbed on theater cosmetic had to stick to my face or I'd never be able to walk free through Hamlin's gates. You, man, the door. A groom pointed to the big carriage, the one that had almost ran me down. I nodded and stiffened my walk to seem brutish. I prepared my countenance thinking burp and rough things like burlap. Escape was impossible until I passed this test. Bracing, I threw open the carriage door. A man bounced out, tall and thin, looking cross. I guess we've arrived. Winning already, Duke? The other fellow inside struggled toward the opening like he couldn't get a good push on the tufted seat. He shrugged and fumbled with his shiny gold watch. 11 on the dot. An excellent time to storm the castle, he chuckled. And yes, we are winning. Don't stand there gawking, help me out. My name wasn't you, or at least it wasn't the last time I'd written it.
What?
I put it to my bosom. Me? Yes, sir. The urge to check my white wig for escaping dark hairs or adjust my liveries to see if I'd wet through pressed. My milk was heavy. Okay, Patience had just come from breastfeeding her baby. And
okay.
Everybody understands what's going on, right?
We understand. He didn't know, but yeah. We do.
My milk was heavy again, and my nerves rattled like the silver toy Lionel should have in his crib, the one Markham had sold off. You're a mite scrawny, but tall enough for the task. For what? To help me balance. You'll do as a crutch. Let's get on with this. First a you, and now a crutch. I grimaced and tried hard not to gawk at his slow, scooting movements. Tried not to think of my baby sister flopping about, learning to crawl. Tried and failed not to let missing my family miss my eyes.
Okay. See, now, I got a problem. The disguises is fine.
Yeah.
But you supposed to hold up a dude that's injured?
Yep.
See, that's when you say, hey, I need you. You act like you don't hear and you run the other way. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I ain't having
Girl, I would be with you if it wasn't for all them guns. Remember she also saw them guns?
Yeah.
And you know what happens when a black person run from guns.
Right. Yeah.
Times ain't changed.
Well, okay. Okay.
And guys, I just want to shout out a couple of people that have joined us. We have a couple of author friends out there. Hey, Joy Avery, thank you so much for joining us. We have Unoma in the house. You're gonna have to come visit us for Fun Friday. You keep hanging around. We're gonna have to invite you as one of our special guests. So shout out to Unoma. Hey, Carrie. Carrie Simmons is watching us today.
He is downstairs barbecuing. You know his name had to be called.
Look, he's barbecue. What's he barbecuing?
One of our fan favorites is out there, Miss Paulette Brown. Thank you for always joining us.
Paulette.
Hey, Denise Walker. We're gonna have to invite Denise Walker as well. She be hanging out with us too.
Yes.
And Chandra, she's on board.
Moody.
Yep.
I see that.
Let's see.
Rhonda.
We have
Rhonda Nice in the house.
Rhonda.
Hi, thank y'all for joining us. And if this is your first time, this is Fun Friday. We come to you every Friday during lunchtime, just bringing you a little entertainment for your Friday and to set off the weekend. So today we got diamond, silver, and gold. We're bringing you the bling. We got our glasses. We are celebrating because our sister, Vanessa Riley, we also have Tyora Moody. We also have Michelle Stimpson and Michelle Lindo-Rice. They each had a book that released on Tuesday. So as you can see, we are still celebrating. And for the 12-hour bookathon that we did early in the week at Sisters of Faith, thank you guys so much for tuning in with us for those 12 hours. And feel free to go back and watch the replay. You will have a great time. Feel free to definitely do that.
Definitely.
Now, who are we celebrating now?
We are getting ready to celebrate. Vanessa, were you saying something?
I was saying, keep spreading the word, because one of the things we're doing with Fun Fridays is we're spotlighting different authors, different works. You guys are so instrumental in helping get the word out. So we cut the fool a lot. You can tell them that too, but also tell them about all the books that we spotlight.
Yes, tell them about all the books that we spotlight. So next up, these are my girls. Oh my goodness. I love me some Michelle Stimpson bringing us that Texas fire. Whoop, whoop. I got Michelle Stimpson, Michelle Lindo-Rice. They have teamed up.
Yes.
And they have came out with book 2, and it is called Small Town Faith. Now, let me just set this book up. So I started reading this book. These two come out with guns blazing. And when I say guns blazing, they come out with a fire in chapter 1. This book is just, it got it going on. So if you have not already downloaded this book, it is called Small Town Faith. It is book 2. Actually, Pat Simmons read from book 1.
And I'm trying to find it on my Kindle.
Download book 1 and jump in for book 2. And let me take these glasses off so I can see. So I can see how to read. So
Okay,
I'm just not being at chapter 2, even though chapter 1 was good.
This is book 1.
That is book 1. Small Town Love is book 1. Small Town Faith is book 2. So shouting out Michelle Lindo-Rice and Michelle Stimpson. All right. It was her. You ready? It was her, Jazzy Thompson. I would recognize that butt anywhere. Why on earth would she be at this club? And more importantly, has she come alone? Oh, wait, time out. See, that's the first sentence. I told you they come out with guns blazing.
But didn't they start off book 1, something like that, looking at these jeans? What is it?
Okay, so let me get this straight. He remembered her butt and a smile.
Her butt and a smile.
I just want to be clear.
Multitasking.
Yes, he remembered her butt and a smile.
Okay, just want to make sure. Continue.
So his other question was, has she come alone? These questions raced through my mind, and I wasted no time asking them in rapid fire succession. What I got from Jazzy was, why are you asking all these questions? The last time I checked, my father was 6 feet under. She wrapped her arms about her, and I could see her lower lip tremble because of the chill in the air. The mini dress she wore was no protection against the windy September night.
Wait a minute. Okay.
It's cold enough for your lips to tremble and you are out in a miniskirt?
In a miniskirt.
Girl,
that's
you advertise it.
That's just as bad as Angela Anderson sitting in her fur sleeveless vest in July. That makes no sense. Your butt is cold and you got on a mini skirt.
No. Angela's being cute. This one is messaging hard.
No,
I'm gonna be out in the middle of the winter.
In the AC.
Be out in the winter streets with a mini skirt on. I'm advertising. Okay. Advertising.
Look,
girl, I gotta take a sip after that one.
Look, she jerked her neck, and yet somehow you're here. She looked me up and down, and I remember I held no explicit authority over her as an officer. So he's a cop. I was wearing street jeans and wasn't on duty, not technically. Come to think of it, I didn't have any clout, even as one of her brother-in-law's best friends. Mike, Sean, and Javon had been good friends most of their lives. I became part of their brotherhood later in high school. Sean had been known as Cybertooth, and at 6'5", Mike had simply been Big Mike. And I had earned the vernacular Travis the Tease. We had been inseparable before Sean went into the Navy, leaving me and Mike to become police officers. Mike and I had been partners until I got promoted to detective, and Mike had decided to go backpacking in Europe. I'm working, I explained. Jazzy, trust me, you should not be here. Prior to her twin sister, Naya, marrying Sean. So book one, Sean and Naya, that's their story.
Okay, so the girl with the
button, yes, book one. Twin? Huh? Yeah, so she's a twin. Jazzy's a twin. Yes. So this is the twin story, Jazzy.
Is he sure which butt he remembers?
I think he do. Yeah, he don't want to mess with Sean's girl. He good with Jazzy.
Because if they're twins.
I'm just saying. And twins running my family. 4 generations. Don't want to mess with me.
So she questioned, you moonlighting? You live in your grandma's house and you're living rent free. So I know you don't need the money. So why are you here?
Wait a minute. Hold up.
On him out, he living at home with grandma.
Grandma, not mama, not daddy, but grandma. Wait a minute. Let me just make sure that's not my son in there, right?
So before I could dredge up a response, a girl I didn't recognize grabbed Jazzy's arm. Let's bounce. You ready? She was chewing on a stick of gum like a cow chewed grass. She didn't look old enough to be in the club, but I wasn't about to ask her age. Nothing would have deviated from my true purpose of being here tonight. This was my first official undercover case as a detective. I studied the girl's face from under hooded eyes. In a small town like Lovetown, everybody was connected. Almost everyone knew everyone, and I was wary of new people came with the occupation. Instinctively, I asked, who are you? Well, I could be your woman if you weren't so rude, she replied with a smile. I was a pro at reading body language, but with the flashing lights and the haze of smoke in the room, I wasn't sure if this girl was flirting for real. If so, she would be wasting her time because I only had eyes for one person, not that Jazzy was interested. In fact, she seemed determined to stretch her neck to look behind me where people hollered the words to Old Town Road. I shifted my weight so Jazzy would direct her attention toward me. I'm Lexi, the other woman said, offering her hand for dap. I wasn't even sure woman was the right word. I wonder how she even made it past the bouncers. Then again, they didn't check for weapons or drugs at this club. Look, IDs were their least of worries. So I just gave you a snippet.
I got
a small time face.
Go ahead, BR. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, you at your grandma's house. You can't be up in hollering, okay? You live with your grandma. I know the Ronas are out, but they didn't write the book when there was Ronas because ain't nobody social distancing. So there's no reason for homie trying to holler living at grandma's, okay? I'm just saying, girls, women.
So, shout out to our girls, Michelle Lindo-Rice, Michelle Stimpson. I tell you, go and get Small Town Faith if you haven't gotten it already.
He gotta have his own stuff.
The only thing I heard was Lexi, the other woman. I just heard, I put those two names, the other woman.
The other woman?
That's what I heard. Lexi, we got another other woman already? I'm just saying.
Guys, that was chapter 2. So you can imagine chapter 1.
Well,
so I didn't want to give it away, but I'm
clap
telling
to
you,
drink.
as I said, that Michelle Stimpson, Michelle Lindo-Rice, they came out with Gun Blazing. This is an awesome one. We'll make sure that we drop in the comments where you can find those books this week. And again, continue to celebrate. If you are looking for 3 awesome books to read over the weekend, you have A Duke, The Lady, and A Baby. So make sure you get that one. We also have, let's see, Tyora Moody's book. Let's see, I'm trying to pull the cover back up.
Yes.
When Love Finds You. Am I saying that title right?
Yep.
So When Love Finds You, make sure that you get that book as well. Let's see.
I'll find it now. Love Finds You. I got to find the book on my Kindle. I got too much stuff on my Kindle. You got it? Because I can't find it now. And I just read it.
There you go. When Love Finds You. And then you have Small Time Faith. Vanessa,
Yes.
can you put that one up?
Yeah, I had.
Okay, gotcha. And I am, guys, I'm on my Kindle, so I have to switch back and forth.
Yeah.
So those are 3 awesome reads.
I got you.
If you are looking for something this
Okay,
week,
I'm looking for Love Finds Me.
But guys, this has been another wonderful edition of
Yes.
Fun Fridays.
And we just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
So much.
From our hearts, thank you for your support.
Yes. Thank you for joining us for Fun Friday as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have an amazing rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.
We love you. We love you. Come on, DJ, take us out. For us. Yeah.
Thank you. Have an amazing weekend.
Love you
Bye.
guys. Stay safe. Keep your mask on.